Hello, my name is Kenya, answer for Inner Core Taiji, and today I have two easy Qi-Gong exercises that anybody could do practically anywhere they want. And you don't even have to stand, you can sit down, although it's preferable that you stand. These exercises are designed to get you relaxed and get your energy moving and pushed around, as well as the blood moving and pushed around. All right, it's very easy. All you have to do is basically follow along. For the first part of the video, I'm going to show you how to do the two exercises, and at the end of the video there'll be a little follow along. So once you learn the exercises, you just follow along at the end of the video. Let's get started. So the first Qigong exercise I'm going to show you is actually the opening movement for most Tai Chi forms, and it's called commencement. And it's designed, as I said before, to stir up and start moving the Qi. So basically you want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Try to get them as parallel as possible. Always your knees relaxed, your shoulders relaxed, elbows relaxed, everything soft. Your legs are going to be straight for this exercise, but do not lock the knees. Make sure you don't lock the knees. Make sure the head is balanced onto the neck, the chest is relaxed, and the belly is relaxed. All right? So the starting position for this is with the hands by the sides, with the palms facing backwards, absolutely relaxed. And I'm going to break this down into three parts. The first movement is you're going to extend outward and upward. And notice how my hands are relaxed and my fingers are hanging slightly down. Now we don't want to bring the arms up past the height of the shoulders. All right, so that's going to be one. Very simple. And you want to imagine as though you're lifting from the ground, not the shoulders. All right, keep the back nice and relaxed but straight. One. Again. One. Once again, notice how my hands are hanging down, my fingers are relaxed. One more time. One. And there we go. For the next part of the movement, I want you to imagine that you have a bar under your wrists, and then you're going to bend your elbows, and the hands get dragged over the bar and flatten out. All right, you want to bring your wrists into your shoulders, and you want to bend your elbows. All right, they're still at shoulder height. So let's add that on. One, bend the elbows. Two, bring the wrists in towards the body. All right. Again, one, two. One more time. One, two. All right, so now we're going to use a second imaginary bar, which is going to be right here. And as we drop our elbows, which we'll do in a second, our hands will be dragged over that bar. And then you notice how the palms face away. Now the wrists sink down, and you want to come all the way back to your starting position, which means you absolutely relax the back of the hands and the wrists. And you go right back to where you started. All right, so let's add that movement in. We have one, two, three. Remember to drag the hands over our imaginary bar. Again, one, two, three. Now when you do this exercise, you want to make sure your movements are nice and rounded. The arms stay relaxed. You lift from the ground. The belly stays relaxed. The head stays up. Keep the hands soft. And you want to feel the opening and the closing of the movement. Now let's add the breath in. Breathe in and out. Try to make everything circular. Extend and bend. Breathe in and out. All right, so that's the first exercise we're going to do. Now let's go on to the second exercise. The second exercise is a little bit more complex, and we're going to be using the back in front of the body. We're also going to be bending the knees. So when we bend the knees and we squat down, make sure you don't squat any further than you're comfortable squatting. All right, so you don't have to squat as low as I do, just stay comfortable. All right, also when you go to straighten the legs back out, back up, make sure you do not lock your knees. All right, So this movement is to push the energy around the body, the energy we just stirred up from doing the first movement. Now we're going to kind of focus on pushing it around the meridians, around the body. All right? And in this exercise, we're going to have the hands close together, but we don't want them to touch. We want the hands close to the body, but we don't want to touch the body. You want to imagine as though you're building up a static charge and you don't want to release it by touching something. All right? And I'll break this down into a couple pieces. We're going to start with our hands facing inwards, our palms facing inwards, towards the heart, towards the chest. The shoulders are relaxed, the elbows are down. So we're not like this. We're relaxed down. All right? And the first thing we're going to do is with the palms, push the energy down the center of the body towards the pelvic floor. Now we're going to bring our palms inside the legs and push it down through the feet into the ground. All right? Again, starting here, palms facing in, hands close but not touching. Push the energy down through the center of the body, through the pelvic floor. Now the palms want to face the inside of the legs, and then they want to push the energy down into the ground. Okay, again, push the energy down, inside the legs, the palms face, through the bottom of the feet. All right? And when we do this, it's almost as though it's like you're pushing a wave, like you have some water and your hands running through the water. It's creating a wake in front of it. It's kind of the same thing, all right? But it's the energy inside the body. Now, for the second part, we're going to transition to the back of the body. So we're going to push the energy down into the ground, and now we're going to bring it up the back of the body. So I'm going to turn around for this part. So we're pushing it down. Now, as the hands transition to the back, you're going to draw the energy up through the ground, and the palms are going to face the back of the legs. And we're going to bring the energy up into our kidney area. All right? So again, palms facing the chest. Push the energy down, inside the legs, through the feet, into the ground. I'll draw it back up the back of the legs, through the lower back, into the kidneys. One more time. Palms face the chest, close but don't touch. Push the energy down, breathe naturally. Down through the feet, back up the back of the legs, into the kidneys. All right, let's look at it one time from the front. Down, inside the legs, through the center of the feet, down through the earth, back up, draw it back up, into the kidneys. Now, we're going to return to the front of the body, drawing the energy to the belly button, and then up over the shoulders. All right? So from the back, we're going to trace around the sides of the body where the belly button, level of the belly button, and up, and then bring it over the shoulders. Okay, make sure the shoulders don't rise. One more time. From the kidneys, bring it around to the front, up, over the shoulders. Now let's add that piece on from the beginning. Palms face the chest, the heart, hands close but not touching. Send the energy down. Palms face directly into the inside of the legs, through the feet. Bring it up the back of the legs. Now the palms are facing the back of the legs. Up through the kidneys, around to the belly button, up over the shoulders. Again. Inside the legs, breathe naturally, stay relaxed, through the feet, up the back of the legs, into the kidneys, around to the front, and up the front, over the shoulders. One more time, down, inside the legs, through the feet, back up, around to the front, over the shoulders. All right, so for the last part, we're going to go into the neck, over the back of the head, and down the face, and then we're going to complete our loop. So let me turn around for this part. Here's where we left off. Palms face the back of the neck, and down to the chest. All right, again, shoulders, back of the neck, top of the head, face, bring the hand point in front of the chest. One more time. Shoulders, press it into the back and through until we come back down to the chest. Now, let's add those pieces together, and at the end of the video we'll have something you can follow along. So we're just going to be practicing for that. We'll do each movement 3 times each, and you'll have yourself a little Qi-Gong exercise you can do every day. Palms in front of the chest, push down to the center of the body, through the pelvic floor, inside the legs, down through the feet, and then back up through the kidneys, bring it around to the belly button, back up the center of the body, over the shoulders, back of the head, top of the head, face, chest. Keep the shoulders down, keep the knees relaxed, down, and only just go as far down as you're comfortable with, through the ground, back of the body, into the kidneys, to the front of the body, up through the center of the chest, over the shoulders, back of the neck, top of the head, and down. All right, so for the breathing for this exercise, just keep your breathing natural. Make sure your inhalation and exhalation are the same length, and on the exhalation, make sure you exhale all the way. So in a second, we'll just practice together for about 3 minutes each exercise, and you'll have yourself a little Qi-Gong workout. All right, so we've learned the 2 exercises, and now let's just practice them together. So let's start with commencement. Bring your feet shoulder width apart, knees relaxed, and inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And if you find your breath can't last that long, then you can double the timing of the breath. The important thing is to make your inhalation and your exhalation the same length. Continue. Remember, keep your head up, keep your shoulders relaxed, keep the joints soft and relaxed. Use the whole body, draw the energy up from the ground to make the hands rise. Make sure you keep the abdomen relaxed. And whenever you're ready, you can take your eyes off the screen and close your eyes if you'd like. Bring the attention inside. If you encounter any tension in the body, let it go. Make your movements rounded. Continue to breathe. Do 2 more. And bring the hands down. Let's just turn the waist and let the arms go. Just let the arms go. All right, let's do the second exercise where we push the energy around the body. Bring the palms to face the chest. Push down. And remember, only go as far down as you're comfortable with. You can do these exercises sitting down if you'd like. Up through the kidneys, around to the front, over the shoulders, top of the head. Breathe in, breathe out. And when we send the energy down here, make sure you imagine it going all the way to the center of the earth. And then coming back up, circulating through the body. Remember to keep the shoulders down, head on the spine, joints soft and relaxed, back of the neck relaxed. Feel the energy push through the body. And let's make one more loop. Over the shoulders, back of the neck, and down. Let the hands come to the rest by the sides. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. Turn the waist. And now we're going to end with the healing breath, which is we're going to take a deep breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to make the ha sound. Try to feel the vibration in the body from when you make the ha sound. Deep breath in. Ha. Deep breath in. Ha. All the way out. Deep breath in. All right, there you go. Keep practicing that every day. Should make you feel better. You should feel a little more energetic, a little more relaxed after you do it. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.